A crane to the rescue. After dangling by its bumper all day, efforts to finally remove Chicago Fire Department's Engine 126 were underway. The call for help came in around 10:40 a.m.
The parking garage collapsed here, and our rig is sitting right over it. It didn't fall in, but it's hanging on the edge.
Engine 126 was called to the Symphony of South Shore Health Center for a medical emergency. The 43,000-pound truck is here often and parked in its usual spot when the concrete collapsed. Workers inside say it sounded and felt like an earthquake.
We heard a big boom, and we didn't know what it was. You know, we checked around our facility to make sure it wasn't nothing in the inside, so we thought it was coming from the roof.
It was coming from the upper level of the parking lot. The engineer was still in the truck as the engine's front bumper saved it from falling all the way in.
The engineer was able to crawl out the rear door and call for help. The rest of the company was inside taking care of the medical patient.
To make it lighter, thousands of pounds of water was removed from the engine as it sat most of the day. Fortunately, a supporting beam where the concrete failed helped the parking lot and Engine 126 remain sound all afternoon. There were no injuries, and none of the cars on top or below were damaged, including Tamika Wilson's. However, watching the truck hang by its bumper all day was unnerving.
That was a little scary for us, because I'm like, wow, you know, is it going to go all the way in? Is it going to tilt all the way and go all the way in the hole?
And now Chopper 7 HD is live over the scene, where you can still see that dangling fire truck hanging on by the bumper. In a lot right next to it is a crane that just arrived. Again, it is a crane big enough to lift up a 38,000-pound fire truck. Right now, crews are in the process of putting that crane together, and then once they get that thing together, they're going to try to figure out how to lift up that fire truck. At this point, we're not sure if the fire truck is going to need to be towed out of here, or if there isn't any damage at all to the fire truck's engine at all, then it might just be able to just drive on out. Now, we did mention before there were no injuries, but the engineer of that fire truck did later on go to the hospital for some delayed back pain.